about we go to Taylor?
Okay. I've been playing Magic the Gathering Arena again, which is Magic the Gathering's online card game simulator nonsense. One of them, there's two Magic the Gathering onlines. There's Magic the Gathering Online, and there's Magic the Gathering Arena. They're different. Magic the Gathering Arena, it's confusing. But okay. you buy a pack of cards in real life, and there's like a 50-50 shot it'll give you like a code to like, oh hey, you should go check out Arena or online, because they want to support both.
So what's the difference exactly?
The cards you can play with. The Magic the Gathering Online is for more hardcore players who want to play with cards from all the way back to 1994 or, further. Old, super overpowered cards. There's a bunch of formats you can play there. It's arguably the better way to play. It's just a little too expensive for me because you do have to pay for the cards. And my perspective is you shouldn't have a real life card game that you have to pay money for online to play as well.
Question.
You should yeah.
Is there a way to scan your real life cards in the game?
Nope. You can.
That would be awesome.
That
would be so fun.
They have certain decks. Certain decks you can buy, pre-built decks you can buy in real life that you can scan into the game, basically. But those are far and few in between. Ultimately, sometimes packs come with you can redeem this for one pack in Arena. And that's nice. That's all fun and dandy. But what I do want to talk about real quick is the economy on Magic the Gathering Arena, because they introduced a new set to Arena called Alchemy, which is purely digital cards. All the mechanics that work on these cards could only work digitally. Something like randomly selecting a card from your deck, or choosing a card type at random. No one knows what it is until it happens. Stuff like that. I can understand from a designer's or developer's perspective going, well, we have this online format. We can mess around with mechanics that are already in existence and make them more random and more unique to play. But at the same time, to me, it's ruined the game. I don't want to play against these weird cards that I will never touch in real life. They're completely segregated to these online games, and it's just, they seem a little broken. They're not balanced at all compared to the rest of Magic the Gathering stock. So A, it takes out some of the fun there, and B, because of the economy, you have to buy into them, and there's no way to redeem cards well in Arena. There really isn't. You have to buy packs to redeem cards. Each pack comes with 1, 2, or 3 redeemable cards that you can turn into any card. Sometimes, not all the time, sometimes. And then every 6 packs, you guarantee get 1. So it's so much money you have to pour into this game in order to make it even remotely playable, because these alchemy cards, along with the slew of very powerful cards they've introduced already, are too powerful. If someone already has a full playset and has a really good deck, you really don't have a chance being like some guy who just wants to play for fun. There's one bot in the game, and it's not very fun to play against. If you want to play online, it's super competitive, and it's way outpriced. It is too expensive to buy good cards. If they wanted to do it correctly, the solution, in my opinion, would be able to purchase redeemable cards instead of getting them every guaranteed 6 packs, because that's too many packs, because you have to physically buy those packs one at a time.
Like a lot.
Yeah,
seems
it's
like
too much
pay to win.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, this is the ultimate pay to win game, where it's like the literal game functions on that.
Oh yeah. When coronavirus hit, the big C word, when the C word hit back in 2020, Arena was a great way to play, because I couldn't go out and hang out with friends. I couldn't go to the local game shops and play Magic with people in real life. So Arena was the best way to play new sets. I would spend the money I spent in real life on these fake cards and play them in the formats that were meant to be played. Not anymore. Magic Wizards of the Coast keeps releasing these online exclusive sets, which are overpowered, confusing, and they're not even going to matter in the real world, and they're too expensive. It's just they've kind of messed up the whole ecosystem of the game. I don't want to play it anymore. I'm going to go back into the real world now that the C word's kind of done for, and play with people in real life again, because I don't want to spend money on a fakey game. And the worst part is it's equal prices. A card of roughly equal prices. A pack of cards in the game is roughly the same price as a card of packs in real life. Why it is that way, I don't know. Other than they have an audience and it's money.
So
it's
what
just
you're
not fun.
saying is you would not recommend that I start playing this game?
Never. When it came out, yes, because when it came out, it was free to win. Yeah, it was play to win. You could earn your way through the game when it came out because there were so few sets. If they had just kept it like the sets rotate, but some of them don't. It's confusing. The set that rotates is the one I would recommend to most people starting the game, because in Arena you can play to win in those situations. Slowly but surely gather your cards. Not anymore. Those formats are stagnant and dead because Wizards has decided to focus on these digital only ones for Arena, and it's not healthy, it's not fun, and they don't fix any of the bugs in the game. The timer still doesn't work very well because people can just, like, if people get butthurt that you're winning, they can just stall for ad infinitum, and you can't leave the game unless you want to de-level.
Oh, that sucks.
And that's the problem with any game where it's like 1v1. That's because I experienced the same thing in something like FIFA, where if I'm whooping somebody like 4-0, they're just holding the ball, just like I'm just like, come on, man, just quit.
We do that. People do that in Rocket League too.
Yeah, and Dead by Daylight.
Like, I hate players like that, but yeah, that's more.
Oh, it's the worst.
Yeah, it's the worst.
I will say one positive thing though. What I do want to do in Arena more, and one thing I do like about Arena, and it's a 50-50 a little bit in my brain, is there's a format in Magic called drafting, and it's a lot of fun, where you get 3 packs of cards and open them and pass them around the table, and everyone picks one card out and builds a deck around the cards they pick out. Really random, really fun, really unique deck building ideas can come from that. I don't like Magic the Gathering players. I'm sorry. A lot of Magic the Gathering players who go to like these Friday night events are smelly. They smell so bad.
You can't have it all, Clams.
No, you can't. My ex-boyfriend back in high school introduced me to Magic, and he was like an Adonis. He was chiseled, he was handsome, and he smelled really good. So when I went to Magic the Gathering tournaments with him when he was teaching me how to play, I would stay around him because there was this bubble of fresh air. And if you walked too far away from him, you just get hit with this.
He was a living air freshener.
He was a living air freshener. And no, I'm not even kidding. You hear the jokes about the Smash players. It is equally true for Magic the Gathering players. They smell bad.
You just gotta bring a can of Febreze.
Maybe you build up skill the more you smell. You know, maybe you get a little better at the game.
The people who get butt hurt and rope, that's what it is. They've gotten so good that they've started to smell so bad that they feel like they can just back away from it. Magic. I like drafting on Arena for that reason. You're playing against real people. It's kind of like online poker, where you are against people, but you don't see them.
Right.
So there's something unique about that. I do like that experience. It's still the same price as it is in real life, which is an issue for me because I want to own the cards. They are collectibles. If you're gonna have a card game online and in real life, make the one online slightly cheaper, just more than slightly cheaper, I think, because
look, it's leaning to your favorite topic, NFTs. I know you love those.
I was just thinking this sounds like, their own little NFT thing.
Yeah.
And you know what?
For all these individual cards.
And you know what? I've heard the argument. I've heard the argument from people that like NFTs benefit games like Magic the Gathering and stuff like that online because you actually own the shit. Nah, that's bull. That's baloney. But no, I can't recommend this to anyone. I'm gonna play the drafting because I don't like doing it in real life, but I'm gonna play with my friends in real life rather than play against people online because it's not fun anymore. It's too expensive. And I don't want to do it.
They probably still smell. They just smell in their home.
Exactly. And hey, anyone listening, you can smell as much as you want at home. I can, if I'm not working, if I'm not going out, I'm not going to take a shower. There's nothing wrong with that. I can smell my own smell just fine. But if I go out, I take a shower. I'm just saying, little life tip for you people.
When you're only focused on winning a game, you have no time for showers, Taylor.
Everyone take a
exactly.
shower, okay? Everyone, personal hygiene, important.
First one of these tournaments I went to in real life. I just want to throw that. It was a midnight release. I went to it, and there was this. I don't want to fat shame, but he was like 800 pounds, and like he drank an entire 12-pack of Bud Light in the game store, and he by the end of the night he was just like just drooling, and like it was disgusting. It was disgusting. That honestly turned me off of a lot of Magic. It took me a couple years to get back into it after that moment.
What's funny is I have a similar experience, but it was with Yu-Gi-Oh. So I was very, very good at Yu-Gi-Oh when I was younger. Honestly, just shockingly good. Like I remember I was maybe like 12, and my mom would take me to these tournaments. She didn't want to be in that stupid little store, so she just dropped me off and would pick me up. And I remember I played this he was like a 45-year-old, like 400-pound man. And I clocked him. I got him out the way in maybe 5 turns.
Good for you.
And he was crying. Like he was crying afterwards. I was like, I didn't know what to do. I was like 12 years old. Because the rules were if you have to give up a card if you lose.
Oh no.
They have ante?
Is that what it's called?
That's what they call it in Magic. Ante was a mechanic introduced in Magic when it first started where you give up a card if you lose.
I just called it "Run Me Your Card." I need that card. And he had like a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. I had been dying. That's a very rare.
Stole it? That's the one you stole.
How much was it worth in dollar value?
Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, like vintage. That was.
I don't think you
it
would
was
care at 12.
I think it was like 400 at the time.
Oh,
really?
Serious?
Oh,
no,
now, why he had that in his deck, I have no idea.
Right.
Because summoning the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon is one of the hardest things to do in the game. And it doesn't even really do anything. It's just a powerful monster. But if I use a card and destroy it, then it's destroyed.
It was a scare tactic. He was trying to intimidate you.
He was trying to be Kaiba. And he lost that card that day.
Good.
And he was crying. He was a
awesome.
45-year-old man crying. I was
That's incredible.
I think me now wouldn't have took that card.
Yeah, he ruined his life. It was just another day for a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
It was the worst day of his life.
We'll always remember it.
Yeah, so
you're savage.
At
that age, you're savage. You don't think about people's feelings. You take that damn card. That's the card you want. You're taking.
No, I was a salesman with those cards. I remember my friend, he was dying to get into Yu-Gi-Oh! And he was like, yo, can I get 3 of your Blue Eyes White Dragons? And I was like, yeah, you're gonna have to give me something, man. He gave me Super Mario Sunshine, Rocket Power, NBA Street. He gave me like 5 games for these cards that you could buy for like $10.
God, I miss that childhood economy. I miss the childhood economy.
I took advantage, man.
I used to do when I was in 6th grade. Warhead candy, the sour candy came out.
Ooh.
My mom would buy them from Sam's or Costco or like something, and I would sell them for like $1 to $3 a piece. The candy. Kids were dying for these things, dude. I was selling the little Warhead candies for $1 to $3 a piece.
My friend, he used to have these little, I forgot what they're called, but they're like hot chocolate, but they're condensed into like a candy. And they're only sold, it's made by Nestle, and they're only sold in Africa. And his mom, whenever they go to Africa, she would just bring like a whole bunch of them. He would just sell them on campus. When I went to Hampton University, he just sold them on campus. She probably bought them for like maybe $20. He'd make like $300 on them, just selling them. And just use it all to buy weed and stuff. I'm like, wow.
How to turn hot chocolate into weed.
Hey, so yeah, that's hilarious. That childhood economy extends to adulthood
Good
too.
stuff.
It does.
Good.
That
Well,
childhood
yeah,
economy didn't work with
especially
that one dude I sold the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon to. That was the adult economy for him.
Yeah, that really was. Yeah.
Oh, man. Anything else in regards to Magic?
Nah, fuck it.
Yeah.